Okay, cool. Cool. Okay. This weirdest thing I have it in makes my face look all funny mirror-ish. Okay, I'm staying in tonight. It's rainy on the East Coast. It's been rainy for a week. Lilith, when she's meeting up with the whip or following the whip or riding on the whip, she creates a big storm. And the East Coast has had a big storm for about a week. So my butt's staying inside. I just got out of the bathtub, and I just wanted to have an open forum of questions for you guys. Questions that that might be nagging you. We can talk about whatever. What they just found that sub. I don't know. I don't know that much conspiracy is up with that sub. I think it was just a happening. It was just maybe a sub that had been used one too many times, or wasn't being operated correctly. That's really hard to do, maintain that pressure and everything. So I don't think there's much conspiracy there. Um, I wanted to talk to you guys about a couple things that I'm seeing in the sky and that I've been seeing in the community. Hang on, let me see what you got going on. Hey, Aimless62. Good to see you. Okay. I've been watching the different videos on these white orbs, trying to figure out what the heck is going on. And what a lot of, like, it's people who are out west, who have lots of open area, unlike me, who's in the city and trees, and um, they're seeing these white orbs doing a triangular pattern. It's, a triangle all the time. And triangular patterns, that would be how you would map something. It's also a defensive structure too. A triangle is, combative and defensive structure. But it would be how you would map something, how you would terrain something. Are they trying to change us? Or are they just trying to, map us and observe us? Or is it just a quinky dink? What I've also noticed is Stonehenge. Stonehenge is very similar to fiber optics, but instead of light bouncing off mirrors, we've got frequency bouncing off stone, off granite, which is quartz, like a radio frequency. And that's also a triangulation. There's a guy who mapped it all out with fiber optics, with light, and it's triangulation. It's all triangular patterns. A triangle is the base of anything. You take a triangle and you end up with a sphere. If you keep building on that triangle, you can build anything. The triangle is the start of life, the Trinity. So I don't know if we're being reformed, reset, or observed, but I do think that's what those white orbs are doing. Okay, secondly, and link it to creating, linking consciousness, creating our manifesting our reality. Okay, let me just use a business. My business. I had a business for 20 years. I had a dog walking business, 20 years. That business made me realize about manifesting. I took something that was nothing, absolutely nothing, and I made it something. And not only did I make it something for me, I made it something for others. It was a way of life for many people. It was their income for many people, and it was the way people could go to work and relax and go on vacation, relax, have their pets taken care of. So it was something that I made that became a creation. But I couldn't have just had that business if it was just me. If it was just me without at least one client, it's not a business, It's a thought, but it's not an active business. So that one person, that one thing had to have a client, So then you've got something. Just like think of what's that, blockchain. It's the same thing as blockchain. So now you've got now you've got something. You've got an agreed upon something. You've got a business, let's say. So then you bring in another. And that's what I'm talking about, the triangulation in the building. And we do this in this community all the time. I do this with someone that I've never even met. We do this with our minds. If two people agree upon something, it almost makes it so. Gaslighting is like, a manipulative way of manifesting, a deceitful way, but it's still the same thing. It's two people agree upon something and it is something, it becomes a something. And I think those orbs making those triangle patterns are creating something. They're making us something, they're helping us make us something, if we would just freaking catch on. Do you guys have any questions? Do you have anything to add? Do you have any, hey, you're freaking wrong, dummy? I'll take that too. Anybody? Anyone? This is my dad's pajama top. It's old. It's from the 60s. Okay. All right. All right, NB. Hey, NB. Hey, Aimless. Aw, thank you, NB. I'm glad you appeared in my life. A lot of you, especially NB, have come to me in a time when I needed you so, and you've come to me in a way that I needed you so. So, I thank you. I thank you. I want to thank you. Okay, so what's the next topic of conversation? Oh, the fires. Um, I don't think they were started. You see those videos of the helicopter starting fires, but there are controlled burns, and you can use that footage. Um, I think it happened in the north. Beetlejuice is coming from the south. We'll talk about that a little bit later, or in a little bit. Um, so maybe the system is touching down in the. Listen, you guys toppling. Maybe the system is touching down in the north. Maybe it doesn't mean to. Maybe it just is. The whip is somehow touching down and starting these fires, which could happen. It's electric. It's very electric. And this time of year it does get very close. So it could be. Okay. Beetlejuice and time. Time is something we created, something we document our life with, our past, our present, and our future. But it is non-existent in space. Space is a map of time. Space is time. Space is a play out of time. So Betelgeuse, if it went supernova, it's already gone supernova. It's already happened. We just haven't gotten there. Time travel. We haven't gotten there in time yet to be able to see it. So I do believe it's already happened. I think that the glow we're seeing is just the first start of it, and maybe there'll be a debris field, and some fallout. Maybe there won't. Maybe I don't know. I'm not sure what's going to happen with it. It might move up behind our sun and be visible, get close because it's so big. It might get maybe that's the you know when I first went into this, I saw a halo. And to me, I didn't do any research. I wasn't in the sky community. I didn't even have a YouTube account. I had a YouTube account, but it was for my daughter to use, play her little games on. So I'd never been on YouTube ever. And what I thought immediately was there's a big red planet behind our sun, and that I was taking a video and that's what I said. It just looked like our sun with a big red planet. So maybe that is Betelgeuse. Maybe this lensing, this gravitational lensing with these galaxies moving in front, allowing us to see through time, through space and time. I think are showing moments, are showing are allowing moments where we can see. what's happened already, what is to come, or just what is out there, you know. But I think when we see those sun halos, it's that system, that a um, cluster of a, I want to say galaxy, like a cluster moving in front of us, and that object, and it acts as a gravitational lens. And they're even, it's weird, you know, I've been saying this, I don't want to go into all that. It's been being said for a long time. And now, you know, they're just coming out with it on these, you know, pop culture videos, or these science pop culture videos now. So, but it's weird, you know, if you just watch and you look and you listen, you get everything you know up there. You just got to be open-headed, open-hearted to it, you know. But I do think Beetlejuice is going to come up behind our sun and look red behind it, and that's that Barbie doll pink we see, and could be also the rainbows, um, the rainbow effect. But I think that's the system with the prismatic pieces. So I don't know if you saw in my community, kind of looked like from a plane, it kind of looked like a mountain, but it wasn't. It was the square, the pyramid. I think what we were seeing there was the bottom of the pyramid shaped object. So the bottom almost does look like a square, because it's not a pyramid, it's a tetrahedron, actually. Or I don't even know. It's probably a shape we don't even really know. But the bottom of it looks flat, and it looks like a square, let's say. And I think the outside, from the gravitational lensing, the sun, Beetlejuice, it burns the rock so that the outside looks like black obsidian. And that's what I've been seeing. And that's this reflection, you know, because obsidian is glass, you know, and that's this, all this reflection and refraction and all this we're seeing in the sky. Where is it? I don't know. Is it in our atmosphere? It could be. Could be. It could be orbiting us in the sun and in our atmosphere some of the time. Um, sure, very well could be. But not all of what we see is that. I think it leaves a residue. It leaves energy. It leaves energy in our atmosphere. You know, it gathers our atmosphere. You know, like keep bringing it back to the Witchy Poo. You know, that old cartoon from the 60s or the 70s, probably the 70s, where the witch would have to go and she'd go pew, and there'd just be a puff of smoke left, and her little bobby pins hanging in the hanging in the air, and she's going pew. Same thing. She just leaves, and it leaves a little puff of smoke in its image. Okay, I can't stay too long tonight. Do you guys have any questions? Let's see what you got going on. All right. No questiones? Chemtrails. Talk about chemtrails. All right. Chemtrails and Morgellons. Let's talk about that. Do I think Morgellons is a thing? Yeah. Yeah. Do I think people are pulling fibers out of their skin and all kinds of crazy shit? Yeah, I do. Your eyes, too. But do I think it comes from a plane? Ooh, guys, no. Why would they spend all that money on nanotechnology and it all over open area and waste it? You know, when you can put it in your pharmaceuticals, because almost all of you are probably taking something, you know, put it right in the pharmaceuticals. You're looking at the sky and yelling at planes and taking pills. You don't think the pharmaceutical company is not going to put any nanotechnology in that? Come on, guys. It's crazy to think a plane's going to drop that stuff. You know, they're not trying to kill us. It's a big pyramid scheme. We're the worker bees. They're not trying to get rid of us. You know, if anything, they will pep our life up, keep us working, you know, keep us busy, spending money, so that we keep giving in to that pyramid scheme that is, especially United States, man. Total pyramid scheme. You know, you get, you know, like if we all took our money out of the bank right now, forget it. Ain't gonna happen. That ain't gonna happen. It ain't there, you know? It's a Potsy scam we all play along with because, we do with our house. We don't know that either, Most people don't. Some do. Um, okay. I don't know of anything else I want to talk about. No questions? No questions? I'll check one more time. I appreciate you guys coming on and watching. I know not everybody agrees with me with the chemtrails. That's okay. It's just what I think. It's just my opinion. But I just don't see them wasting all that, dropping it on open land, having it wash away with the rain. I guess it goes in the water, but the water's so treated. Do you guys know that your water, I know in Virginia, and I would assume anywhere else, that the water you go pee-pee and poo-poo in is just cleaned and sent back and is your drinking water? Yep. Yep. Water is just recycled. Yep. My stepson worked for the sewage plant. I thought it came in, I thought it came in from the river and they cleaned it and then that water went back out to the river. We don't use that again, but no, it's the same water over and over and over. Cleaned and recycled. The hardest thing they have breaking down is vitamins because people don't get vitamins that break down. So a lot of vitamins at the bottom of the tank. Okay, what we got? Oh, I don't know what's gonna. Okay, spicy. Hey, River. How you doing, sister? When I was in the hospital, I took what looked like a miniature dragon out of your nose? Holy crap. Hold on, this isn't cooperating. That's crazy. That is crazy. But, as above, so below, I am seeing this thing breaking down into micro and macro. So I would not believe. And it's imprinting on us and it's imprinting in the trees, A lot of people, especially like with those blankets that you can wipe and they kind of go a different direction, make a different color. A lot of people are seeing the system in that, trees, rocks. I have it in a marble table from the 1920s. Yeah, it's imprinting on us, but that's what energy does. If it's a system that's been orbiting us for some time, it is going to imprint on us, and, it's weird that the dinosaurs look a lot like the system, the original inhabitants look like the system. So, yeah, it's imprinting on us for sure. Did you guys see in my community that picture of the That Face Comet and Lilith? I don't know if you guys see things the same as I do, but that was freaky deaky to me, man. I mean, that was That Face Comet looking back, and she's just riding with her mohawk, her hair, whatever, her it's almost like the Egyptian thing too. Behind her. Freaky freaking deaky, man. And I'm not, I'm not digitally enhancing those photos in anything that makes them anything they're not. I'm just bringing out the different aspects of them. And that's what I do with those markups. And sometimes they look too bright and a little odd. But it's probably one portion of the video that I'm trying to let you see something in, that I needed to enhance it to do that. All right, guys. If you don't have any more questions, I'm getting out of here because I don't have any more topics. I'm going to go to bed. Yeah, yeah, okay, all right, one more thing. We do need to keep our frequency high all the time. And we need to figure out this sound thing. We have vocal cords and a mouth like no other being. We're able to make sound and do things with our vocal cords and our voice. we do have that ability, and we have that ability to join together. You know, there's a chord, or the David, the song. It's just not working. I'm so tired from this week, man. It's a long week. Hallelujah. David played a chord that pleased the Lord. There is a chord that we can hit that will change us, that will lift, that will do what we intend it to do. And we can all come together and do this together. You know, we can all hum, together and get a lot done. We just have to have the right intention and a good light heart, you know. All right, guys, you have a good weekend to get some rest. I know I am. I'm tired. I don't know. Oh, that's another thing. These during the fires, did it make anybody else really freaking tired? Like, I'm not a napper, but when we had that smoke, I was freaking napping all the time. I was so tired. All right, let me check you guys again. Then I'm getting out of here. Sweet dreams to you too, my friend. Bye, guys.